On November 4th, Mrs. Jenkins' classes were paid a visit by a group of police officers. These officers taught her classes how to use math to find the cause of a car accident.
Hi, I'm Nick Phillips. What I liked most about that class was the equations and how we got to use their tools. And I learned that they use math more than what I thought they did. They showed us how to measure skid marks and use a laser to measure the distance between the skid marks and how fast the car was going, who caused the wreck, and who was at fault.
Okay, so we have this really cool project. I sent several of my senior art students to Washington and Spring Creek elementary schools, and they taught some lessons to the kids. They had them draw monsters, imaginary friends, their dream house. They had them do comic strips, and we're going to take those projects, and then the high school students will create their own version of the elementary school work, and we will display it, display both pieces together for all the students at the art show in the spring.
Good. My name is Mr. Snyder. I'm here from Upper Valley Career Center. Students come to our school when they're juniors and seniors. All right, that's why I'm talking to you today as sophomores. All right, because it's not a decision you have to make today or tomorrow or in the next week, but I want you to have this year to kind of gather information and decide if this is the right choice for you. All right, some people will know right away that this is the right choice and there's something they for sure want to do.
Here at PHS on November 7th, Mr. Snyder and his students presented classes they offer to spark the interest of sophomore students.
So how our school works is we have about 25 programs on our campus. And those programs range from our newest is veterinary science. We have exercise science, culinary, construction, all across the board, pre-engineering. Some of you may remember Mr. Kettering, who is here. He teaches our pre-engineering now. So all those different careers, you choose one, and for 2 years you spend half a day in that lab. All right, so you spend half a day in there, and then you'll get some college credit with that lab, and you're going to get some skills and certifications. But then if you want to go work and get serious and get in a trade, that's an option through our apprenticeship program. We had 62 students who were apprentices. Combined, they made $1.2 million. You'll still graduate and walk as a Piqua student. So we just really want to make sure you know you're still plugged in.
Thomas Gervin from Emerson paid a visit to Miss Berkey's engineering class on Friday, November 22nd. To help students with basic wiring, he helped them construct simple LED circuits on various capacitor levels.
On Friday, we were fortunate enough to have some experts, engineers from Emerson come in and talk to us about different electrical components, and they brought some materials for us, and we got to work with breadboards, LEDs, capacitors, jumpers, batteries, switches, and resistors to make simple circuits.
I'm here with senior basketball and football player Riley Hill as we talk about his commitment to Urbana University to continue his football and athletic and academic career. So, Big Riles, I got to ask you, how was your senior year finishing at Piqua, playing under Coach Bill Neese, and just being around the program for 4 years? What can you describe your high school experience as?
It was the time of my life. I had the most fun ever playing with these guys, and Coach Neese playing for them. Didn't end how I'd like it to end, but I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Yeah. So can you give me a little insight on what the recruiting process was kind of like for Urbana and what led you to them specifically?
I think what led me to Urbana was it was close to home, and they were picking up in recent years and seasons of winning, and them winning has attracted me. And their offensive line coach played in the NFL and for Ohio State, and I feel like I could learn the most from them.
Yeah, I know Coach Haynes has it really going up there at Urbana right now. They're having a great season. I've seen him around, obviously, to a couple of our games here there for recruiting you and stuff. So have you talked to him? Like, are you going to continue to play on the offensive line, guard, maybe move to center? What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I've talked to him a couple of times, and it depends on how much my weight, where it's at. I can play center or I can play guard.
Okay.
He said it's really up to me.
Cool. So what is some of the things that you can take from high school that you think you'll be able to take from high school football into college football, because it's a whole different world from lifting, conditioning. It's just a faster pace. So what do you think you can do to help improve getting in there and immediately making an impact on that offense?
I think I just need to work on my conditioning. I have the technique down from Coach Neese. He's one of the best technicians around. He teaches it well. I just got to get more in shape and stronger.
Okay. So academically wise for Urbana, are you going to study in a major? Are you undecided? Do you know what you're going to pursue academically?
I'm going to go into civil engineering.
Okay, cool. Out of all those college things you can pick, why civil engineering?
I think I like engineering, I like math, and I like building stuff, and I like working stuff out.
Cool. Obviously, you're not a one-sport athlete. You're a two-sport athlete playing basketball. What can you tell me about what you're looking forward to heading into this basketball season, and what are some of the goals for you and goals as the team?
I like basketball. Basketball's always been my favorite sport, but I think I'm better at football. But basketball, I hope we win the MVL. There's some good teams in there, but I think we have a shot.
Perfect. This is Blaine Uhl. I've sat down with senior basketball and football player Riley Hill as we talk about his commitment to Urbana.
Hi, I'm Landon Hare, and I'm here with Carrera and Tania, and we're here to talk about Piqua Cheer. This team had a remarkable year as they got third in the MVL, and they are here to describe the season and just the long grind that you have to put in and all the time that you work at cheering. So, Carrera, what would you say is the difference between cheering at the games and cheering at competition would be?
So at the games, our main goal is to get the crowd hyped up, try to cheer on the boys to a victory, and during competition, our goal is to win. We always want first place. We always win. The turnout always, we just want first place every time.
Oh yeah. Tania, how would you describe that?
Well, for competition cheer, we just try our hardest. We try to get first place every single time and beat Sydney, obviously, and Troy. And yeah.
During the off season, how would you describe that how long is that off season?
It's non-existent.
Yep.
We have a week break in between football and basketball, and then after basketball season's over, we start trying out for the next season.
Yep.
Instantly.
Yep.
What was your favorite game to cheer at this year?
Sydney, because it is really fun. It was a really fun game. It's a big rivalry. We knew we were going to go out there and win, so it was fun to cheer on.
Tania, how about you?
Definitely the Troy game, because it's our biggest rivalry, and it's just a really fun game to cheer at.
Good environment, good atmosphere. So
the student section was pretty hyped too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Connor Ratliff. I'm here with a man who needs no introduction, the athletic director, Chip Hare. Hello, Chip.
Hi, Connor. Thanks for having me today.
No problem. So, Chip, why does Piqua host the playoffs?
Well, there have the Ohio High School Athletic Association in their postseason reaches out to schools in the state of Ohio to host the 7 divisions that they have. So they have divisions 1 is largest schools all the way through 7 being the smallest schools. And they're looking for facilities that have a couple things. 1, a stadium that can hold enough people for the playoff game. 2, parking accessibility. And 3, really geographically neutral site for the 2 teams that are playing. So oftentimes, in this case this week, we're hosting Mechanicsburg and Covington. We're we're a little closer to Covington and Mechanicsburg, but we're within a 30 to 40 mile radius of the other school. We can play at one spot and get everybody here. Generally speaking, OHSAA asks schools that are also experienced in doing these kinds of games. So for us to be able to do it, it's a real honor.
All right. And that leads into the next question. What's the benefit for us for hosting the playoffs?
Well, this is a question that comes up a lot from a lot of people, because they're saying, who gets the ticket money? Who gets the concession money? Where does any financial profit come in? Well, number one, the state gets all of the ticket money. So all the ticket sales, that all goes to the state of Ohio. So they'll make a great deal of money off of those things. The one thing that the state allows us to, when I say allows us, Piqua city schools, the athletic department, to gain is out of concession stands and also parking. However, it does not come directly into the athletic department's budget. It actually goes into the athletic teams. So each week, a different program will have a concessions, and there's a different program will have parking. For example, this week with Mechanicsburg and Covington, we'll have volleyball in one concession stand and football in the other, and bowling will be doing the parking. So all the proceeds that they get from that night will go directly into their account and go straight to their kids. So the benefits of that are certainly financial that way. The city of Piqua, however, gets a lot of that because there are people coming into town spending money at restaurants, gas stations, and those type of things. So the city gets a lot of benefit for that. The district also gets a benefit for saying that, hey, we get to host the Division 7 state regional final, which is TV exposure potentially a lot of times. And next week we'll be actually hosting the Division 1, which is the largest of all the schools, state semifinal. And oftentimes, again, your stadium gets full, and that goes on a state television, so everybody in the state of Ohio gets to see your stadium, and then again, of course, all the benefits of all the athletic teams get to participate and make some money at the same time. So it's a win-win-win for everybody.
All right. So we're hosting all these playoff games, but how many are we hosting?
Well, each week, so there are a total of 3 weeks that the state of Ohio asks people to host, Friday and Saturday evenings. We've hosted as many, so there's 6 potential games that you can host. Generally speaking, we'll host anywhere between 3 to 4 a year. We've hosted as many as 5. This year is actually going to be 3, which is perfect for us. You have to have a lot of ticket takers, you have to have a lot of workers. You don't want to overwork them to the point where it's not enjoyable, because generally people really do enjoy hosting that. So we had a game last week. We had New Bremen and Lima Perry this week. As I mentioned, we have Mechanicsburg and Covington. And then next week, we'll have the Division 1 state semifinal for the 3rd straight year. So it gives us a lot of notoriety, again, for the district and our community and our athletic teams. So it's great to have the opportunity to host for many reasons.
So you mentioned earlier, about the benefits, but does the athletic department actually make any financial gain off of these?
Yeah, again, we do not make directly any money off of this, so it doesn't go into the athletic department. What's nice about this is it gives, for example, the bowling team or the wrestling program monies that they can put directly into equipment or uniforms or anything that they feel is necessary for their program right away. It's a night where in 2 hours they can make anywhere between $1,500 to $2,500, and a lot of times you can't make that kind of money that quickly. So it is nice that, again, the athletic department doesn't directly benefit, but indirectly it is that those schools, those programs will get to essentially get that money, and they'll be able to do it on their own without asking the athletic department to help pay for whatever equipment that they need.
So why does the Ohio High School Athletic Association, the OHSAA, why do they ask us to host of all people?
As I mentioned earlier, size of stadium, our parking, and where we're located. But the other part of it is, as a lot of people noted, we have a beautiful stadium. We have been hosting games since we put the stadium in 2000, so we're in its 19th year of hosting playoff games. The history of what we have been able to do, running a good tournament, we've had many schools have great experiences here. They share that with the OHSAA, and we're fortunate enough, more than anything else, we have those good experiences because we have good people that work the games. Getting the stadium clean, getting the stadium ready to go, having ticket takers, ticket sellers, people that are out helping park the buses, park the cars. It takes generally probably anywhere between 60 to 70 people to run a playoff game, and to be able to do that, you can't do it without people. So I think that's a reflection that Columbus OHSAA sees, that Piqua year in and year out is able to host that and make it a good experience for all that are involved.
And as the athletic director, I'm sure you just oversee just about all of that, and that sounds like a lot of work, but do you enjoy doing it?
Well, Connor, it's a good question. I think some days you pound your head against the wall wondering why you do this at times, except when it comes to game night. It's fun to kind of see it all come together. And as I said, you can't and I can't do this alone. It is really a group of team of people that help get everything set. Everything from getting your tickets set, to getting your sideline passes set, to making sure that the stadium lights work, to making your restrooms are clean. There are just so many things into it, and I can tell you that for me to be able to be a part of this, be a part of something that's bigger than myself is awfully special, and to be part of the Ohio High School Athletic Association's football playoff scenario, it is kind of fun. It's a bit of a rush, but when it's all said and done with, Connor, I have to be honest with you, is a little bit of a relief.
All right, well, thank you for your time. Glad to have you.
Connor, thank you very much for having us.
Yeah. All right, be sure to catch those playoff games this weekend and come on out and support your Indians.
Hey Piqua students, I'm Landon Hare. Are you looking for something to do next month? Here's a list of great activities offered by the Piqua Public Library. Christmas activities include Friday, December 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Children's Department. Annual Christmas on the Green, variety of games, refreshments, and a visit from Santa. Craft and Connect, Gnomes, Monday, December 2nd and 14th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the Lewis Room. Make a cute, no-so holiday gnome. The limit is 12 adult and teens, and you must pre-register. Also from Craft and Connect is Plant Night, Thursday, December 5th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the Lewis Room. Plant a succulent terrarium ornament. Limit is 12 adult and teens, and you must pre-register. Craft and Connect Wreaths, Saturday, December 14th from 1 to 3 p.m. in the Lewis Room. Create an easy holiday wreath using evergreen cuttings. Limit is 12 adult and teens, and you must pre-register. Holiday Puppet Show, Tuesday, December 17th at 7 p.m. in the Children's Department. Annual Holiday Puppet Show. Free tickets available in the Children's Department beginning Monday, December 9th. Letters to Santa, now through Monday, December 20th in the Children's Department. Write a letter to Santa and mail it at the library. There are letters next to the red mailbox in the Children's Department. Children will receive a response from the North Pole. Meet Santa, Saturday, December 7th after the parade in the Piqua Library lobby. Come meet Santa after the downtown holiday Piqua Parade. Needle felting class, Tuesday, December 10th at 1:30 to 4 p.m. in the Lewis Room. Make a felted sloth with Geraldine. Limit 15 adults and teens must pre-register. Supplies provided. Toys for Tots, now through Monday, December 16th in the Children's Department. The Upper Miami Valley campaign of the United States Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots program collects new, unwrapped toys from November to December to distribute to needy children in Miami and Shelby counties. The donation box is in the Children's Department.
Hey Piqua, Thanksgiving's coming up, so we decided to walk around Piqua High School and ask the students and staff what they're most thankful for. This is what they had to say.
I would say I'm most thankful for my family and all the opportunities given to me by Piqua High School for athletics and education.
I'm thankful for my friends, my family, my job.
Hi, I'm here with Audrey, and we were wondering what you're thankful for this holiday season.
I'm thankful for my best friend Ellie.
I'm thankful for my friends, family, and food.
I'd say all I'm thankful for is my friends and my dad.
I'm with Kinsey. What are you thankful for this holiday season?
I'm thankful for my family, freedom, and church.
I think I'm most thankful for the fact that I have food, my mom supports me in everything that I do, and just my house.
I'm thankful for the chance to be with friends and family and to be with loved ones, especially the food. The food's awesome.
Well, I'm most thankful for my family and my health. Third, but certainly not least, I'm thankful for working at a great place like Piqua with the great people that we have here within the high school and also within Piqua City Schools and working with such great kids.
I'm thankful for my family.
I'm with Ellie. What are you thankful for this holiday season?
All of my amazing friends and my family.
Hi, I'm here with with Whitney, and we were wondering what you're thankful for this holiday season.
I'm thankful for the teachers here and God.
Hello, I am Mr. Height, and I am thankful for all the many opportunities that we have here at Piqua High School for all of our students. I'm also thankful for the time that I'm going to get to spend with my friends and family over the holiday season.
I'm Mr. Messick. I'm thankful for obviously my family and my son who's serving in the Coast Guard. I'm also thankful for muskie because they're the greatest fish in the world to catch. And I'm also thankful for all of you guys here in school.
We hope everyone has a safe and wonderful Thanksgiving.
From all of us at Piqua Digital, we'd like to wish you a Happy Thanksgiving!